Welcome to the driver's seat. We are standing in front of the long-awaited Aston Martin DBX. This is Aston Martin's first foray into the SUV market, and why not? Everyone else is doing it. Lamborghini, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, we've got Ferrari coming up. So it's only natural that Aston Martin needed to do this, and I say that because with their sales of their sporty cars, the James Bond coupes that we've known for years, sports cars, it's just not enough. It's just not sustainable in this market. This is an SUV market. Those cars are weekend drivers. This SUV is a daily driver. And so that's a big distinction. And let's talk about distinction, because we're here in Newport Coast, California, where average price of homes is in the $3, $4, $5 million range. And the people in this neighborhood and this zip code, they are trying to compete. And I mean by that, compete with their neighbors. So we are here in Newport Coast, California, where the average price of a new home is over $3 million. And these people here are all about competition. They're competing with their neighbors for the best homes and the most expensive cars. And this vehicle basically picks up where the Porsche Cayenne leaves off and sits nicely just under the Lamborghini Urus. So $180,000 starting price. It's not attainable for most people, but most people in this zip code. So let's give you a quick look inside, talk a little bit about the exterior styling, see how it drives, and then we'll come back with a conclusion. People who buy Aston Martins as a brand want distinctive styling, a lot of power, and luxurious, sporty appointments. And this vehicle certainly checks all those. I wouldn't say this is a very challenging road, but it does give you some idea of what the engineers wanted to accomplish with this vehicle, which is that basically the more you lay down on the power, the more it really sticks to the road. And it does have effortless raw power. The 4-liter V8 engine is masterful. It's a Mercedes-Benz engine, but when you're a small company like Aston Martin, you need to rely on other resources. Turning radius is not something we usually talk about, but it is important, and this vehicle has actually pretty good turning radius. Seats are comfortable. The interior is just fabulous. I mean, this is what you expect from a luxury sporty vehicle, but the styling is really what stands out. Oddly enough, the rear 3/4, which is usually my favorite view, is not my favorite on this vehicle. Some say that lip, the spoiler, almost looks like a mustache. It just, I think they could have refined it a little bit. And I would imagine a mid-cycle refresh, we might see that, but it is reminiscent of other Aston Martins. Now, what I do like is the light treatment, both the front and the rear. That is very unique. So you have column-mounted paddle shifters as opposed to shifters that are mounted on the steering wheel, which is what most vehicles have. And there are pros and cons, but in this vehicle, this works. I like it. And what can you say about the exhaust note and just the presence that this vehicle has? It's really, what can you say about the styling and the presence of this vehicle? It's definitely turned a lot of heads, not just for its looks, but also for its growl. So they've really done an appropriate job of, I think the designers and the engineers have done an appropriate job of working together to basically build an SUV sports car. And sure, Porsche Cayenne is right up there, and there are other vehicles, but Aston Martin is a very unique brand with only 40 dealerships. Now, believe it or not, the interior sound quality is not excellent. It's good, but it's not excellent. It's not what you expect, and I'm fine with it because it is a sports car disguised as an SUV. But I feel that some customers who are buying this and really aren't buying it for the performance may be a little disappointed with some of that. I think that'll come with time, and maybe it's just this particular vehicle. I mean, 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. That's impressive. 0 to 100 in under 10 seconds. This vehicle it's a little rocket ship. But what's nice is that you can carry things. You can carry additional passengers, things you can't do with Aston Martin sports cars. Passenger window in particular, you definitely hear some noise. I don't know what's exactly going on there. The door is closed shut, and I've had some passengers in here make note of that. But again, this could be a pre-production car, so I'm going to give Aston Martin the benefit of that. I'm sure it's an easy fix. Just noting that when you hear that, if you're hearing that noise, that's what that is, and I wanted you to hear that noise. The technology is very disappointing. It's basically been licensed from Mercedes-Benz on an obsolete system. Mercedes has moved on to more advanced technology, and what some of these car companies will do is, you see a company like Aston Martin, they'll license them. They're outdated or retired, expired technology, however you want to phrase it. And that's because it would just cost Aston Martin way too much money to develop a whole new system for the few vehicles they sell worldwide. So they license it, but like I said, it's an old system, and it's okay. It's not touchscreen. You have to basically use this dial. It's okay. But what I like to think as an enthusiast that people are buying this for the performance. I'm also realistic as a reviewer that people are buying this for more than just performance. They want the luxury and the presence. And look at this red interior. This is just stunning. I wish they gave us a brighter color. They have an orange that is very distinctive. This is known as a silver magnetic, or magnetic silver, and it's okay, kind of grayish color. Today, when we were shooting, it was kind of a cloudy day, so the car just doesn't pop. So there you have it, the all-new, first ever Aston Martin DBX. We're very excited about what this niche vehicle has brought to the market. And I say that because it is a very specific vehicle for a specific clientele. You look behind me, you see these multi-million-dollar homes. Those people want to be distinctive. They want to stand out from the crowd. They don't want to pull up and see 10 other DBXs in the parking lot. They want to be the only one, or maybe one of two. And that's exactly what this vehicle does, as well as capture the essence of what an Aston Martin is. You have a wonderful engine, great exhaust note, and interior appointment that is really right up there with some of the best in the industry, like Rolls-Royce and Bentley. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Driver's Seat.